live here on YouTube, and I'm live on Facebook. I'm live here on YouTube, and I'm live here on Facebook at Harvard University. It is a beautiful day here at Harvard University. I'm very happy to be here. And the student dorms get out here working hard. I'm working with the testing, doing the COVID testing. That's great. That is great. Okay, so the main thing that we need to learn today is, of course, I'm usually by myself. I don't have a day. I don't have a husband. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Oh, well, it's remote learning. Oh, well, what can you do with it? Okay, you still have to learn. So like I said before, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook. A lot of parents are going to be very upset if the only way their students can learn is on the internet. A whole entirely amount of parents are going to be extremely upset if the only way their students can get information is from the internet and not from books, published books, published works, published books, 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 books. So of course we've got to get out there. We've got to maintain proper learning. The only way you can learn is if something has been published and approved, as well as peer support from other providers that support other people in the same profession that support this initiative that the practicum is going for. So here's a whole textbook. Okay, it's like the whole economy of the United States is all rewind. Okay, they've completely started fresh over again. You can't restart history, but a lot of history has been erased, which is a whole big problem for a lot of people. Oh, well, right medication. No, you can't put the economy like that on the right medication. You can't do that, the educational system on the right medication. You can't do that. You can't erase history like that. That is not how it works. So again, a lot of parents are not only going to be concerned about, hi, yes, about the
You all set?
yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're
You were
good.
talking, so I didn't know. I didn't
I'm on Facebook and I'm doing research.
You're doing your job. So
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm on Facebook too, so.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much what is going on is that a lot are, of course, okay, it's virtual learning. No, it's not virtual learning. It's homeschooling. So there's going to be a lot of other issues involved with that as well. Okay, I've had problems with girls before. I need to work on my Spanish. And yes, I will also be teaching Spanish classes. So I will also be teaching Spanish classes. I have 2 3 degrees in Spanish. So I also will be teaching Spanish classes as well, which is not a big problem for me at all. Okay. So again, ESL classes. I will be teaching ESL as well as Spanish classes. This is ridiculous. As well as medical classes, basic medical classes, because I really need to work, need to get paid. So this is the big issue is, this is a practicum, this is a textbook, okay? This is a certified textbook by other professionals in the same field. All these professionals have been approved, have experience, have PhDs, have licensed certifications, licensed diplomas from accredited schools that have been verified, as well as all the experience, all their work, our credentials have been verified. And they've come together in one group to authorize the approval of this textbook. Okay, not only to authorize the approval of this textbook, but to authorize that medical history says that this has happened before, and we cannot erase the evidence from history. You cannot erase evidence from history. You can erase facts, but you can erase evidence, but you cannot erase the facts that it still existed. So a fact is a person, place, a thing, like a noun is. Okay, this is a fact. This is a book. This is a book. This is a textbook. Okay, it's a book of published works, of published writings. You cannot erase published evidential work, especially in the medical field. Okay, it's very like Dr. Fauci, Dr. Tony Fauci. He's accredited. He doesn't have any solo works out, but he has been published in other medical textbooks, especially in internal medicine, to verify that he supports the initiatives of the field of medicine. Okay, so hi, honey. Go ahead and have a seat. If you need anything, just let me know. Okay, so he has approved, his work has been done and accredited and authorized, okay? This is what he is, okay? There's still a lot of the libraries are closed all across the United States. All across the United States, every single library is closed, okay? From the elementary schools to the middle schools, the high schools, and the colleges and universities, every single library is closed. So what does that mean? That means you see a book, you got to immediately grab it. Okay, this is history. This is history in the books. Of course, you're gonna have a messy office because you need to work. Of course, you can't be clean all the time, but you've got to get the work out there. Okay, like I said, a lot of parents, number one, are going to be upset as well as the students. Oh, it's not remote learning. No, oh, this is old. This is old. It's not new. Yeah, it's called homeschool. Okay. Also, another thing they're going to be concerned about, there are no libraries open. There are no libraries open. Okay. So how are they going to learn? Everything on the internet, Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not the Bible. I'm going to have to do something over that. Another video on that. Okay. Wikipedia is not the Bible. It is not the Bible. In fact, Wikipedia is one of the worst evidential sources to get your material from. Okay, number one, Wikipedia can be changed anytime and edited by anybody 24 hours a day. So you can literally go into a Wikipedia article and log into Wikipedia with your username and password and edit a Wikipedia article and change a professional person's resume, a professional person's history and credentials, okay? So you can literally change somebody's information on Wikipedia. Now, I've published work. I'm sure my work has been shared throughout the internet, but I'm trying to get my work out there, okay? It's really hard, but again, there are no libraries open. What does that mean? That means somebody is erasing history. Everybody wants to steal the information from everybody else, and they're going to get it on the internet. No, that's not how it works. You've got to go out there and you got to do your research. You got to ask questions, and you got to figure out, has this happened before, and will this happen again? And the only way to figure out has it happened before, if it's been in history, is to know history by the books, by the works of the books. Okay. And I know Mayor Marty Wash is on here too. That's great. That's awesome. Okay. Now, yes, a lot of students, a lot of parents and students are going to be very upset that they have to go to homeschool and that there are no libraries open. But yes, there are art museums and you can go out, you can go skating and skateboarding, all that stuff. But that's going to get old pretty soon. They want to learn, and the only place where you can learn is the library. Okay, the library. Do you need something? Or you good? You good? You need something?
Oh.
Okay.
You told me to sit here.
No, no, you're fine. You can chill. Yeah, I'm just okay. I'm just no. Relax. This is your space.
I have some work to do.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You can come back in when I leave. You can come back in here anytime.
Oh, no.
Okay. When I this is your space. So just do what you want to do.
Oh,
Okay. Go in here. Okay. There's a TV too. There's a big screen TV. Okay, again, a lot of parents are going to be upset, as well as the students. There are no libraries open. There are no libraries open at all. Nowhere in the United States. Nowhere in the United States. Why is that? Okay. And another thing, a lot of these students are low income students. So they do not have a computer. A lot of these students are low income, so how are they going to get computer access? How are they going to get computer access if the libraries are closed? So that is another big issue. The libraries are closed. They cannot get a book. And on top of that, they cannot get computer access because of the social distancing rules and requirements by the government, by the administration. Social distancing will not allow them to have computer access. Can you believe that? Social distancing will not allow students to have computer access that need to go to school. So there's a lot of issues that's going to happen, okay? But I'm really trying to get out. I'm really like trying to get this out because it is a very, very hard issue to talk about. COVID, number one, is a viral pneumonia. Number two, is a lot of social struggles and burdens for parents because the daycares are not open either. Some daycares are open, most are not. So there's a lot of other issues involved as well that we're going to have to come together as a community and figure out what is really going on about this issue. Okay, so number one, students are upset that they are being homeschooled. It's called virtual learning instead of calling homeschool, number one. Number two, the libraries are not open for them to be able to get a textbook. Okay, they can order the book from online, but a lot of these students are low income and they don't have the facilities to order these online. And number three, of course, there is no free computer access. There is no free computer access. Nothing's free anymore. Nothing is free. Okay, nothing is free. So again, guys, please, we're gonna work through this. I have to write all this down. Okay, we're gonna work through this. Absolutely. There's a lot of other issues involved in this, as well as COVID recovery, COVID support. There's a lot of other issues that we need to get together and work together and get about. Okay, so I mean, it's a lot out there. It's a lot. Homeschool, computer access, and free books, free library books, free library books. And yes, I do have a lot of political views. Yes, I'm pro-choice. Yes, I'm also pro-civil rights, as well as the civil rights 18th Amendment is coming up for the right to vote. I didn't get to watch Dr. King's speech, but I do understand everything that's going on with police brutality, and that Breonna Taylor's family was just awarded one of the biggest settlements in history, $20 million for Breonna Taylor's family. I do understand that. That's great. But again, we need to work together as a community, as parents, as well as medical professionals to figure out what is really going on. Okay, what is really going on? All right, so I need to work on my Spanish. I will be having Spanish classes, as well as medical classes on how to become a medical assistant, and I will be publishing work, as well as starting a business, going to medical school, and eventually open up a clinic. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Yeah, it's a hot mess, but I'm a hot mess too. I am a hot mess, and yes, nothing is free anymore. It is really sad. It is extremely sad that nothing is free anymore. All right. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. So again, we have to work together, come together as a community, figure out what is going on as parents, as young people, as students, as well as medical professionals to help unite, whether you're conservative or whether you're a liberal. This is going to affect all of us together as a whole. Okay? This is going to affect all of us together. So we need to come together and figure out what is really going on. Okay, so this is LaQueen from beautiful Harvard University here. I'm on my Facebook, beautiful Harvard University here. I'm here at Harvard, and you guys know it's beautiful here at Harvard, in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It's beautiful. But guys, please continue to keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I am a hot mess right now, but God is good. I'm trying to figure out what direction am I going in. It's a saffron, is it lithium, is it Depakote, is it Seroquel? What is it? I don't know, but I'm really just trying to figure out what direction that God wants me to go in, as well as figure out who my creator is. Yes, I am converting to Catholicism. Yes, I've been off of my church schedule. Of course, I've been off of my church schedule, but I still need to incorporate my own religious beliefs into my own personal life, which is going to take some time. Again, there is no libraries open. That is a really big problem for a lot of parents, as well as eventually students. When they get tired of looking at a computer screen all day, they will get tired, and they will get tired real quick. Okay? They will get tired, and they will get tired real quick. Okay? All right, so this is LaQueen from Battle First Aid Responder Services here in beautiful Cambridge, Massachusetts, here in live at Harvard University, doing COVID testing, helping them to facilitate all their COVID testing, as well as to make sure that everything is going adequately and smoothly. Okay, continue to keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I'm a hot mess. I love you guys. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I need to learn how to servicing while you're not servicing. Well, you know what? It's not safe to service anymore. I service with pride. No, no, that's not how it works. Everybody got to work, but there's a limitations to everything. You can't do that to somebody. You'd be surprised that, oh, it's my family member. No, 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 no. Okay, so I've got to get out here. I've got to get these books right now. I'm on respiratory disorders. I'm on respiratory disorders. It's going to take me some time, and because people are thirsty for knowledge. People are thirsty for knowledge. Why? Because there are no books available. There are no. It is really sad. Está muy mal. Depresión y todo. Okay, so guys, please continue. My hair is short. or my hair is long, whatever it is, continue to keep me in your thoughts and your prayers, okay? All right, you can call me anytime, 857-353-0173. I will be changing my number pretty soon because I'm not getting any feedback. Okay, my number is being transferred, and I've had 800 people visit me here at Google Business this past month, and I have not received any one of those 800 people that have visited me. Okay? Please continue to keep me in your thoughts and prayers. This is the Queen from Battle First Aid Responder Services. Thank you, Danny Curry, Sergeant Officer. I really appreciate you. Yes, I will be going to classes to become a certified counselor as well. Once I get together, I have some floor plans coming together, but I also want to work on the clinic aspect too as well. All right, this is Queen from Battle First Aid Responder Services. Hey, it's Harvard, it's Cambridge, but that doesn't mean that everybody has money right now. You'd be surprised who has money, and it is not what you think. Okay? People just sitting around lounging. You'd be surprised. Just because it's Cambridge, Massachusetts, it doesn't mean that everybody here is rich. No, people follow you just to follow you. Okay? Like they follow you, but they put on a different suit. That's not how it works. You have to be the same person wherever you go. Okay? All right, I gotta get out this research. They're keeping me from this research. I've just been able to actually process a lot of stuff. I've got to get to the library. There are no libraries open. There are no, and then I was looking at a Harvard Law Review library article today on jail reform from the Harvard Law Review, and the article is completely messed up. The time is off. They're talking about a dead judge using resources from a dead judge who doesn't apply to now. I mean, it's just off. Like it's really off. So I'm still gonna have to get out there and and I need to do some editing on my work as well, and make sure this is relevant to young people. And of course, if you're going to incorporate institute more young Black men coming to school, that's great. Let's incorporate instituting more Black men coming to school. It's great. Let's get more Black men on campus, but make sure the people that we're getting on campus are qualified to receive an education. We don't want criminals on campus on an Ivy League institution. We do not want a criminal in an Ivy League institution where they have to be rehabilitated. We want to make sure that we incorporated everybody. If you're going to come here to Harvard's campus, please be rehabilitated. There is no prejudice involved or anything. There is no prejudice at all. I'm a Black female. I'm a Black Latina female. There is no prejudice about it. If you are going to come here and apply to our campus and walk on our campus, please be rehabilitated. Please be rehabilitated. Hi, how are you? Good, come. If you have any questions, let me know. Great. If you're going to come to our campus, please be rehabilitated. Harvard is one of the best, not Howard University, Harvard. Harvard is one of the best educational institutions in the world. In the world. Okay? We don't want to waste federal financial dollars. You have a good one. Financial dollars. It's $70,000 a year to be an undergraduate at the school. You can't blow your way through that. You cannot blow your way through that. You cannot blow away $70,000 because you're going to be doing it every day. Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. Yay. You cannot do that. Harvard is an educated, liberal, one of the, when doing my research, I cannot get through this. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. I cannot get to this. Thank you. Okay, so Harvard is an Ivy League education. You cannot blow your way through $70,000 a year. It is not $15,000 a year. It is $70,000 a year to go to this school. You're going to have to put something on that. Kim Kardashian has to do a lot more than that to come to this school. So if Kim Kardashian has to work, of course, we're all going to have to work. If Kim Kardashian has to work, if Kanye West have to work, okay, if Jeezy has to work, then we all have to work, okay? If Master P, if all of them young people have to work, if all these older folks have to work, we all have to work. We all have to come together, okay? We're not trying to copycat nobody. Okay, we're not trying to copycat Obama's history. No, and get it all wrong. No, of course, Obama was one of the greatest editors of the Harvard Law Review. Yes, but he was an educated man. Okay, he know how the system worked at a very young age. He also married into an educated woman and her family. Very conservative black family in Southside Chicago during the 60s and the 70s. Very conservative family. Michelle Obama's family, very conservative. It's kind of hard for her family to look at a young guy like Barack Obama, who was liberal. Michelle Obama's family was very black, Southern gospel Christian. Okay, her brother Chris has a very authoritative figure over Michelle's life. If Barack wanted Michelle, he had to get through her brother Chris first. You see how that works? It's all about families. All Harvard, I'm here at Harvard. It's all about connection. You cannot blow your way through $70,000 a year, okay? And a year, not 4 years, a year. Because it's not only going to come from you, it's going to come from every single person in your family. Best you believe it. They're going to track them down. Best you believe it, to get that $70,000 a year for 4 years at 70,000. That's 200 grand. That's $250,000 to come to this school. $250,000. This is not State University. This is $250,000. You're going to have to put something out and make sure that you have the evidence to back it up with what you're talking about. And you have the family evidence, the family history to back. Thank you, Jamie. You have the family history and you have the family evidence to back this up on what you're talking about. So it's not only coming from you, it's also coming from other people under you that have pushed you to get you where you're going through. It's not just you. Barack Obama, his father was a lawyer. So it just didn't come from him either. Okay? It just didn't come from him either. Okay? So there are a lot of other things involved as well. Okay, nothing came from nobody. Okay, so again, we have to continue to get out there and continue to support and lift up each other. Okay, we have to continue to do what we have to do. Be monitored, be well aware, be well known about our surroundings, and don't forget where we came from. If somebody is soliciting you, they're going to be soliciting other people in your family too, and wonder why, if your family's working, how come you're not working? Get me? Okay, you understand? If your family is working, how come you're not working? Well, I'm not my family. I'm not them. So you have to go somewhere else because I'm not them. I'm not my family. They may be, but I'm not. I'm sorry if that's my cousin. I'm sorry if that's my sister. Oh, well, but I'm not in that life. Okay, so this is not Howard University. This is not Hampton University. This is not Louisiana. This is not, LSU. This is not Tuskegee. It's not Paul Quinn. This is Harvard University. This is not TCU. This is not University of Texas at Arlington. Okay? This is not even NYU. This is not UCLA. This is Harvard University. You are going to have to back up everything that you are talking about. You are literally going to have to back up every single thing that you do. So it's not just coming from you, it's coming from other people that have lived through you to get you to push you to this top echelon school. Now the school may be empty, but it's not empty for a reason, for no reason at all. It's empty so that people can still come in here and learn from the history of the school. People from all around the world, ambassadors, presidents, kings, and queens come to the institution. Don't waste their time, and don't waste your time either trying to solicit them either. They're not here to get solicited. They're here to get their education, to work, and to go back to their home countries, to their motherlands. You see a king or a queen at this institution and you try to solicit a king or a queen at Harvard University, somebody from their staff will have you shot. Okay? It's not about games around here. These are royals come to this school. Royalty, presidents and their families come to this school. Okay? Presidents and their family, presidents, ambassadors congresswomen, congressmen come to the school. Everybody comes to the school. You'd be surprised what kind of actor you see. Oh yeah, yeah, come to school. Oh, don't shut it. No, no, he's actor. He gets it all the time. Hey, okay, this is Ivy League, one of the top in the world outside of Oxford University. Outside of Oxford University, outside of universities in Russia and in India and in China. And all over the world come to Harvard University. So the school is empty now. Oh well, the school is empty now. Oh well. You still come here to learn. This is the best time to learn when it's empty because you get as much attention to yourself and focus onto yourself without all the distraction from other people, without all the distraction from the media and the press or whatever. You come here to learn. And remember, you're not just here by yourself, is you're giving opportunities for other people in your family to come here as well. So you can't just keep this to yourself. Other people in your family are also getting doors open for them as well. My sister, she just graduated with her master's degree in social work from University of California. She can come here to, little princess can come here to Harvard and get her PhD in social work. My little brother Lakeem, he's a Marine, he can come here to Harvard. My little brother Larry, he has an undergrad in computer science. He can come here to Harvard to get a biology degree. He can come here to MIT. My dad, he's going back to school. You see how that works? My aunt, she's an accountant. My other aunt, she's a singer. My other aunt, she's, I mean, family, they have opportunity. You don't just open doors for yourself, you open doors for the rest of your family. You got to understand that, yeah, it's going to hurt in the short term. Yeah, you're going to be embarrassed. Okay, yeah, I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm embarrassed. You know what? But that embarrassment is a short term embarrassment. You've got to get to that short term embarrassment. You got to get to that balance, get to the shade, get to that shade, the short term shade, in order to figure out where you're going. Okay, where you going? It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sitting down. I should stand up. Okay, guys. All right. I'm gonna stand up. It is beautiful, and I'm here on the job. I'm working. There's not really any students right here now, but yeah, it is a short term. It is a short term. But again, understand you don't just come here by yourself. You just make it all by yourself. There's other people that come here before you. Their tears and their slavehood, picking cotton and horn, and all their lives have come from students here to be here at this institution and to learn, for the library doors to be open, for students to learn. If you can't learn from the libraries, don't use the internet to learn. Reach out, talk to other people, ask questions, figure out what's going on. Share your experiences with other people. That's the best way to learn, is sharing. Instead of looking on a computer screen, it's talking about it, it's sharing. It's asking questions, getting other people's opinion, other people's output. That's how you learn. It's getting other people's output. You can't whore your way through Harvard. No, that's not going to work, because it's not going to work. Maybe for Purdue University, you can whore your way through, maybe at a lower league institution. But at these higher echelon universities, they expect way more than the bare minimum. It's the oldest profession, yeah, but that's not gonna pull you through when you get through the tough times. You need a little bit more to pull you through if you're going through the tough times. Sex won't work in an institution like this. You gotta have a business, you gotta have clients, you gotta have your hair done, your makeup, all of that together, and then you gotta be running other businesses on the side in order to actually make it up here. That's not how it works. You can't whore your way through an Ivy League institution. You have to have clientele, and then you gotta have people working for you on top of that. That's not you can't do this all by yourself. Not at a $1 million institution like this. Mm-mm. No way, you cannot whore your way through Harvard University. That is not how it works. You could be a top celebrity, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. You can't whore your way through Harvard University. They won't even give you a diploma. You have to work for it. Maybe there's some other institution, but if you want to get an honorary degree from Harvard University, you best believe you're going to have to make a change somewhere or somehow. They're not easily handing out degrees for nothing. Okay, so this little queen, there's nobody here. I'm by myself. But again, you know what? You still have to do what you have to do. You still have to reach out to other people and be more involved. Okay, yeah, students are upset. They're homeschooled. Oh, we're homeschooled. Oh, the library's not open. We cannot get free books. And on top of that, I don't have money for a computer. What am I going to do? People still on our computers. Yeah, people are still in computers. But you still, people are taking pictures of me. You see my face change, it is horrible. People are taking pictures of me, it's horrible. Anyway, you still have to continue to do what you have to do. People are still in computers, they're still in jewelry, they're still in whatever they can because number one, the economy is bad and nothing is free anymore. It is really sad. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Auntie Roberta. It is really sad. Nothing is free anymore. Thank you to the team at Medics Chicago for reaching out to me for Kylie. Thank you again to all of you guys for helping me out. I really do appreciate it. I'm a hot mess right now. I'm so thankful for Harvard University, for Harvard College, which is an undergrad, and Harvard University, which I'm trying to. When you do this research, you've got to get out there and you've got to reach out to other people, make sure other people. Yeah, and they're taking pictures of all my shit. It's horrible. It's horrible. Look, they're literally taking pictures of all my stuff. Yeah, because they want it. They want the money. But you know what? There's no money in this. There's no money in hard work and labor. It's horrible. And then when I went to Boston College yesterday, I mean, it was horrible. They finally opened up the COVID testing at 9 o'clock at night. They finally opened up COVID testing for students at 9 o'clock at night at Boston College. So there's a lot of other things involved too. A lot of other. Hi, Mark. How you doing? There's a lot of other things involved as well. Okay. Please continue to keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Please continue to keep me encouraged. I'm going through a lot. Yes, but you know what? It's never over. It's not. It's not over. You have to work to get here where you're going through. And if you are working something else, you're going to have to back up to what you're doing. Again, you cannot whore your way through the school. It doesn't work like that. Oh, I'll give you a heads up. Oh, I'll give you a heads up. Well, then you're gonna have to get a heads up from that person. And then that other person, you're gonna have to get a heads up from that person. And then that other person, you're gonna have to get a heads up from them. And then you have to get a heads up from them. And then you have to get a heads up. And it will never stop. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. Because it's like a tree. It's like a tree. I'm literally, it's called, yeah, it could be a Ponzi scheme. But at the same time, you could be even in academic institutions with all these celebrities being put to jail. They're trying to get into college for free. It doesn't work like that. There's so many Ponzi schemes out there. Okay, all these celebrities are going to jail because they're trying to let their students into these institutions for free. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Okay, this is how a Ponzi scheme starts. First of all, you start with a little bit here at the top. This is the first thought, and then it keeps growing. You have to do something else for somebody else. Then that grows, and this person over here, they want you to do something for them. See? And then this person over here, they want you to do something for them. And then this person over here, see how it connects? They want you to do something for them. And then this person over here, they want you to do something for them. And then, oh yeah, their best friend, they want to talk to you right quick. Yeah, their best friend, they want you to talk to you right quick. Oh yeah, their best friend, they want you to talk to right quick. And you have to do this on a scheduled day with this person. And then on a scheduled day with this person, you have to do this on a scheduled day with this person. Oh yeah, I want your scheduled day. I want your time here. And then I want your scheduled time here. And you really never get control. You never get control back. Okay, you do not get control in Ponzi schemes. It keeps branching out, branching out, branching out, and it does not stop. Because if you're involved in sex trafficking, it does not stop. You're literally for you and your family's life. Okay? It could be even church, it could be anybody, but all they want is control. And when you come to an Ivy League institution like this, you gotta keep your head up. Seriously. It's sad, but that's how it is. Continue to keep focused, continue to do what you have to do in order to be more involved and uplift yourself. It's going to take some time. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but you still have to do what you have to do. Continue to remain focused and calm. You cannot be in this institution for, oh, there's nobody here. Yeah, there's nobody here, but that doesn't mean it's not, I still an Ivy League institution. Okay, you still have to pay to come to these gates. Oh yeah, tuition is free. No, honey, tuition is not free. You still will be billed. Okay, you still will be billed the same, whether it is online or whether it is person, you still will be billed that $70,000 the same. And yes, nothing is free. Okay, you will still have to pay the same money out of your pocket for one person in class or for 30 people in class. You still got to pay that $70,000 a year. Whether there's one person in class or whether there's 30 people in class, you still are going to have to pay that $70,000 a year. So while there's only one person in class, take advantage of it. If you hit the internet, go to somebody else who has a book, talk to somebody else who specializes in it. Ask questions, talk to a specialist. Go to a clinic. I can't do my research. No, nothing's open, the library's not open. So where am I going to do my research? The hospital. I need to do my research. Tufts, can I do my research? I need to hang out with you guys. Can I go to my clinic? I need to go do some research. What can I do? You can do it here. Oh, you can, okay, where can I go? Find some way, okay? But Harvard is not for free. It doesn't work like that. And if anything's free, like an Ivy League $1 million education like this, then there is something wrong with that. Because if something for free, there's also somebody's life that has been paid for it to be free. Nothing is ever free. Someone had to pay their life for it to be free. Best believe it. Okay, this is LaQueen from Battle First Aid Responder Services here live at the Harvard University campus. I'm doing COVID testing. There's a lot of other events going on here. Very happy to be here in Boston, Massachusetts, in Cambridge, in the Commonwealth of Cambridge, outside of the capital of Boston. Very happy to be here. I got to get this. I'm already on 15 pages right now on this report, but I've got to make sure that it's easily understandable for students as well as parents, because you know what? Oh my God, we have to go to homeschool. Oh my God, the libraries are not open. Oh my God, I can't get a free access to the computer. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You still have to figure out ways to do other things to get more involved. Okay? All right, I love you guys. Please continue to keep me your thoughts and prayers. You can reach me on my phone, 857-353-0173, or you can reach me at my office, 101 Arch Street. 800 people have visited me here in my office, and now I have not seen one of those 800 people. All right, I love you guys. Please continue to keep me your thoughts and prayers. Okay? All right, bye.